Well, one New York gun shop owner was forced to hand over 165 of his customers' records after police showed up at his business and threatened him. They told him to comply within 24 hours or be at risk of having his store raided. Well, now that owner is speaking out. He joins us now. Albion gun shop owner Joseph Palumbo. Joseph, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So the cops show up at your place of business and demand the records of 165 of your customers. What were they looking for?
They were looking for anybody that had purchased what we were told was a legal modified AR-15 because we have a pretty strict assault weapon ban in this state.
Yeah, and we should be clear for our viewers that their assault weapon is a made-up term, and there really is no such thing as an assault weapon. Did they have a court order?
They did not, but they did threaten us with raiding the store, confiscating product, inventory, things like that. After talking to my family attorney, she advised me to buy myself some time, hand the records over, and seek a Second Amendment specialist lawyer.
Does the law require you to hand those records over when a cop shows up with no written order?
I've heard mixed things about this in New York. I've heard that they have the right to come in and take these records for pistols and assault weapons at any time. I've heard that this is a made-up state police thing, but I've also heard it is law. So, like I said, per my attorney, I just kind of did as she advised to buy myself some time.
Well, I certainly feel for you. That's a scary situation. That's outrageous behavior. On the other hand, if I were one of your customers, I got to be honest, Joseph, I'd be very upset that you gave my name over to the cops.
I understand why they would be upset, but we still have to kind of follow orders with what the police say, and with what the police had told me. I had a very imminent threat of them coming in and just kicking the door in. They had kind of threatened us with a SWAT team raid, so that's kind of why we had complied.
And just to be totally clear, for those viewers who don't know how this works, every one of these customers had already had a federal background check when you sold the rifle to them, correct?
Yes. Yeah, everybody that had purchased one had gone through a NICS background check. The FBI had cleared them for a purchase of these weapons. And we had been told by the state police that this modification was legal over a year ago.
Okay. So the FBI had cleared them, but that wasn't enough for the state of New York, and they threatened you with a raid. That's unbelievable. Good luck. Joseph Palumbo, thanks for joining us this morning. And I hope you get what's coming to you here. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for having us.